Thank you. Mr President, sounds like this might be one of those moments where we're all in agreement the Christmas spirit is coming here to North Terrace. That's good to see. Mr President, I also rise to indicate my support for this bill. TAFE SA plays a vital role in providing South Australians with access to tertiary education, a pathway to a career change or a specialist course in a field of study that they are passionate about. It's critical that TAFE has a governance framework as well as the funding required for it to be a high-quality provider of vocational education for its students. I'm pleased to see this bill, which responds to the recommendation of Associate Professor Jeannie Ray in her report on the 2023 Roadmap for the Future of TAFE SA. It refocuses the existing Act to clarify that the public provider that delivers high-quality vocational outcomes to the people of our state is TAFE. It's good to see this reflected in the new objects added to the bill that explain that TAFE SA is responsible for the delivery of high-quality, responsive and industry-relevant education and training, equitable access to education and training for all eligible South Australians, and a commitment to public interest and educational excellence. It's also good to see the functions of TAFE have been updated to include the requirements that TAFE will provide appropriate student support services and be responsive to the diverse needs of students. It will focus on the impact and success of its services on students, staff and the communities that TAFE SA serves. It will engage with Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples to provide education and training appropriate to meet their needs and to those of their communities. And it will provide inclusive and culturally safe services on all TAFE SA campuses. I further welcome this bill changes the attributes of the TAFE SA board membership. And the new board will include members who collectively have expertise, abilities and experience required for the effective performance of these functions, including direct industry experience or direct experience in the education, training or employment sectors, and knowledge or expertise in the education and training of persons who have experienced disadvantage in accessing education, training and work, or those who are from non-metropolitan, regional and remote areas. I indicate that I will be moving amendments to the bill that will ensure that the TAFE SA board includes a person nominated by the Minister after consultation with SA unions and a person nominated by the Minister after consultation with the Australian Education Union and the Public Service Association. These amendments will ensure that workers who have direct experience on the ground will have a direct voice in TAFE SA's strategic decision-making, not just acting as participants in indirect consultation. The Greens will always support accessible public education for all South Australians. And might I say, campaigning against the corporatisation of TAFE has been a long-term campaign for the Greens, and I really welcome the government taking this up. I do in particular want to acknowledge the leadership of the Minister, the Honourable Blair Boyer, and his office in taking up this reform and moving on this during this term of Parliament. I think this is a really worthwhile endeavour and something that I hope sets TAFE on a new course. So the Greens are very pleased to support it, and I hope that my amendments will be supported in the committee stage. I note the amendments from the opposition. I'll certainly consider those and form a view by the time we get to the third reading stage of the bill. With that, I conclude my remarks.
Honourable Benares.